First part's from Saoud. This is the
awesome.
rear crossbar. Yeah, I think he took a class.
He took a class here, from Middle East, Qatar.
Yes, Qatar.
Yeah, awesome. Crazy.
This is the rear crossbar. It's part of the turkey neck mechanism that moves. There we go.
Ooh, look at this.
Fancy.
That's his own packaging. Yeah, that's
awesome. Yeah,
awesome.
very nice.
Don't worry if you can't see the part in perfect detail. At the end of this video, we're going to include footage of each individual part and the person that made it.
Always like the decorative diagonal
awesome.
facing.
Fusion 360 tip. To do that, all you got to do is a parallel toolpath and then use the orientation, which is relative to your x-axis. Makes a really nice feature for some cosmetic improvements or eye candy.
Next part from Maluk. This is left shoulder servo shroud. Flight recharged. Check into what they do. It's one of his shoulder
awesome.
servo mounts.
Sweet. That's cool. Really nice corner radius there.
Next one's going to be a total surprise because it has no sender on it, so I have no idea what this part is or who it's from.
Really?
Yes. Please don't be anthrax, please, no? Okay.
There we go.
Is it not a Johnny 5 part? Or is it? Oh, no, it is. Okay, good. Okay. All nice. They filled their engraving. Very cool.
Oh.
This is the hydraulic manifold for the hydraulics to move his neck.
Oh, that's awesome.
The gauges mount there. Yes.
And I'm guessing those are NPTs.
Yep.
Sweet. Nice job.
And I'm sure for you, John.
John and Ed, here are 2 manifold blocks. I hope you like them. They were made in the collaboration between me and Auburn University. Thank you guys. In their engineering makerspace. My name is Cyrus L. I'm a freshman here at Auburn. Deepest thanks for the opportunity to participate. I began in high school, found the YouTube Machines community as a source of energy. Fast forward, I'm able to teach this as a job, and a lot to credit to folks like us, Adam Booth, Tom Lipton, Dissel Tony. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Cyrus.
Alrighty, next up, Christopher Troll. These are some 3D printed head parts. I'm really excited because after this batch of parts is opened, we'll be able to start assembling.
Oh, can I bring that over here?
Yeah,
okay.
Bring the whole head. Those are the...
That's the Dr. Phil part from AU.
Yes.
Dr. Phil did a really good class at AutoDesk University. We'll have a card here to our page on that with that video showing how he would machine this if he had to 5-axis machine it in like 1 hour. Really good video.
These are the rear parts of the head.
Okay.
Amish's part bolts to that area.
Oh, we get to open that today.
Yes. Try not to cut yourself too badly.
Yeah. 3D printed parts are not as sharp. Do we know where these?
They're the rear, kind of there, yeah.
Okay. It's so big.
I know. Next up, Yaniv. He got to meet him recently. Took our 5-axis class. Just got a Speedio in his shop. So these are some of the first parts off of that machine. If I can open it right. Bottle openers.
Sweet.
Looking
nice
really good.
finishes.
Yeah. Okay, these are the lower G-plate connector parts to bridge the gap between these parts, like that one up there.
Do you think he tumbled them?
Looks like it, yeah.
Like a tumble?
Yeah, really good finishes. And
Oh, there's a little taper there. Huh.
Next part's from Nathan. This is one of Johnny's lower arm side panels. Ooh, a catalog.
Really nice catalog from Maximil, Extreme Machining Ability.
Next part's from Mike. Some small L brackets, part of his parallel, mid-torso parallel mechanism. Got a note there.
Enclosed, you will find 2 of the Johnny 5 parts. I appreciate the opportunity to be part of this collaboration. Looking forward to seeing the project come together. On that note, if you want to participate in our next collaboration, sign up here for our CNC newsletter.
I don't know what he put on them, but it smells delicious. A little bit sweeter than WD-40.
They smell good?
Yeah. Might just be WD, but. All right, next one's from Brandon Brown. I think these are part of the thumb base segments, so these should be some pretty cool parts. I can't wait to start assembling the hand assemblies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Again, almost scary how large those are.
Yeah.
Let's do this card.
Oh, that's cool. That is a pretty deep slot, and the finish looks really good.
Yeah. Looks like you just milled it that way. Turned out well.
Awesome. Thank you, Brendan.
This is from Frank Rivera. This is the base of the internal mechanism that elevates that little antenna that this old Tony made. Did this, I think, one-op on a 5-axis.
Wow,
He's
really?
learning that, yeah.
Oh, that is
a Haas trunnion.
sick. Well done.
Yes, lots of engraving on all
Look at that.
on all sides.
That goes in his head?
Yeah, the
yeah.
servo mounts on there.
Did they use like hobby servos on the 1980s?
Oh yes, there are so many of those. I think
didn't know they were as prolific
67 of them or something.
I guess that makes sense because like if you ever took apart a RC car when you were a kid, it was hobby servos.
Yeah.
And that was the 80s for me. Look at the little tap holes, man. Those are
Yeah, that's
really nice.
pretty good for. I think it was one of his first parts on that 5-axis.
Really?
Yeah. Next one, Stavros. These are head mounting sliders. There's a quick disconnect system for his head. You pull a pin and his head slides off. So these are part of that rail system.
The irony. Although in fairness, he does reassemble himself quite quickly in the back of a van at the end of Short Circuit 1, the only Short Circuit movie. I refuse to acknowledge Los Locos.
Or kick your balls into outer space. Tiny little tapped holes on there. I think he left those for us to finish. I left that as an option if people weren't comfortable on some of these tiny holes.
What are those? Oh, are those?
I think they're 256 is the
Yeah, so
smallest
it's
anything
smaller than
goes.
440.
Yeah.
What
Very
could
nice.
What could go wrong? Yeah.
Those came from Greece.
Cool.
Oh, next, Chris Lee. Yeah, he's a good friend of the channel. One of the hosts of the DFX podcast.
Well, what was the name of the fellow?
Stavros.
Stavros.
Yes.
Thank you.
Chris Lee made the laser pivot arm, the lower mount for that. How do I open basic priority box?
The adhesive either doesn't work or it works very well. Oh.
Excellent packaging.
It looks like
the multicolored.
Yeah, the multicolored Kaizen.
I think he did this on a Pocket NC.
No.
Yeah.
Serious?
Pretty sure.
Legit.
I have to verify with him, but
Wow.
yeah, it's got a pretty good
That's awesome.
board hole there. It's great.
Is that about the max work envelope?
That tombstone we made?
Well, that's
is
true.
pretty
That's a little
close to
bigger.
it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
And next,
Speaking of Pocket NCs.
yes, our friend Ed Kramer, another host of the DFX podcast. All three are accounted for on Johnny
That's
5 at this
awesome.
point, which, yeah. He did, there's a center Delrin neck piece. Oh, yeah, some of his new swag.
Sweet.
He has the Datron Neo on the way.
What does the Datron need? What?
Oh, I think he said he was going to throw that in because they're very rare. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, current stickers and swag.
As rare as the
Yeah.
Saunders Machine Works boot up screen.
Yes.
Very exclusive. Only one edition. What's up with the? That's the
Helical Fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
I don't know if that's the swag he had made for his. I think he has some specifically for his Neo in the works. Again, smaller than I imagined actually, but did a
That
good
looks
little Delrin
nice.
part with his logo.
That looks really nice. That finish
Great
is awesome.
finish. Yes, yeah. He's
This was a pocket.
pretty talented. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ed's done a really good job kind of nailing down some of the smaller hobby grade machines.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gets a Datron.
Right, James Beckley did one of the upper arm top plates. Or maybe two of the upper arm top plates. Excellent. 256 holes in that guy also. Oh, very cool. Little acrylic logo card. Another one of those.
2 of them. Sweet. Oh yeah, look at the 256. Nice.
Next, also very cool, Aram reached out and said if we needed any carbon fiber parts.
This is Predator Cycles.
Yes.
Super cool.
So
awesome guy.
the shoulder servo shrouds, they molded them from carbon fiber.
Talk about a guy that has just figured it out. Awesome story. I've had the chance to meet him at a few different Autodesk events, and literally has created this really cool company that focuses on carbon fiber bicycle parts, and just like
nice.
has just done stuff that's super awesome with making his own machines, his own molds, his own carbon fiber process. Really cool. Look at that.
That is sweet. The original ones would have been solid black, but we don't mind our Johnny 5 having a little extra bling. Yeah.
So these are shoulder caps?
Yeah.
Okay.
They attach to, they attach on that part.
That here?
That guy there.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Let's jump into some of the bigger stuff, and we can work our way down to there. Name on the box says Rob Lowe, but somehow I think that this might be.
We sold a plate to a Rob Lowe once because somebody made the joke.
Did we? Okay.
So.
Well, fairly confident this is from AVE. So.
Oh, hilarious. That's weird because I thought AVE was just ClickSpring. AVE is ClickSpring.
He's this old Tony also.
Oh,
yeah.
Got it. It's amazing how we can time travel between British Columbia, Italy, and Australia.
All right, and
no, it's Adam Booth.
We got a bit of a heads up. AVE tagged us in the collaborative project. Quinn at Blondie Hacks started a collaborative project, sort of the exquisite corpse random.
Yeah.
Just everybody adds a little addition to this project and then sends it to somebody else out of the blue.
It's like the chainmail thing. Yeah,
there's no real goal in mind. Just throw more mechanical whatnot at it. See what happens. So far,
that's in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Adam Booth had the first part. AVE didn't autograph this. I guess he didn't want to give out his name. He could have at least put Rob Lowe on there.
Yeah, come on. I'm disappointed.
Oh. Okay, yes. Is that a Dan Gelbart compliant mechanism he did?
It's not possible because it lacks granite.
It's hefty.
Or appears to lack granite. Holy.
That
wow.
part that Adam made on the shaper.
Yeah.
And yeah, Quinn made that first part. I think it flips up from that end. Just lifts up.
There we go. What the hell? Well, we got to do something with this.
We'll see what happens.
This is cool.
And his Johnny 5 part. Looks like I discarded it here.
Where's the maple syrup?
Funnily enough, this was already in the box when he got it, all the Canada flags. I really thought that was his.
Reusable box. Oh, okay. Well, we'll keep that for the Blondie Hacks. For the Coastal Challenge.
Okay, the next, the actual Johnny 5 part that AVE made was, yeah, he did this on his 5-axis on his VM3. I think he cut some slots with flexures. Put that in there. This is Johnny's neck plate.
There's a lot of neck parts.
There are.
Thank you, AVE/Rob Lowe /ClickSpring /this old Tony. This old ClickSpring.
23rd Century CNC. Pretty sure he EDM'd these parts out.
Really?
Steel, yes. That's VCI paper, always a good sign. Oh, awesome.
Those look really nice. Holy cow. And some machining though on the logo.
Yeah, the bearing goes in there.
Right.
Ah, they included the drop, the cutout part. That's cool.
shipping pro tip. If you are shipping anything that can rust, Uline, at least that's where we buy it, sells something called VCI paper, which is this butcher's wax paper that has a coating on it that is a rust inhibitor.
Volatile corrosion inhibitor.
There you go. There you go. Volatile corrosion inhibitor. Works great.
I'm trying to cut yourself.
Ooh. Yeah, look at that.
It's interesting. It leaves a slight brown from the spark erosion process.
Oh my God, they're so cool. You can see where they must have some oddly large hole for a hole popper. Or maybe they machined it and then started from there. Sweet.
There's any chance they machined it first? They did the machine features and then included that?
Oh, that's a good question, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably do that. You've got a decent datum, and then machine it first and go. Certainly easier work order.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
You know what the material is?
I think I had them do it out of a stainless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Didn't recognize the name on this one. We'll have to see what it is once we open it. It's from B Equipment Company.
From Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
It's hefty. Oh, okay. I saw pictures of this, I think.
And what appears to be a TTS holder.
A Pelican case.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
McQuaid.
Oh, yes. He sent me a picture. It is. They make a custom out of a TTS blank. They make a little inserted mill. That's awesome.
Look at that. That's hilarious. I was like, literally, a TTS holder. Look at this.
Good call. Yeah, I'm excited to try that out.
Sweet. Thank you. We appreciate it. We will try this out.
Can't identify these on the spot, but I'm pretty sure they're also
look at that
neck parts. Yeah, that's good spacing.
When your surface finishing matches your logo, well done.
It has that jeweled effect, but I would guess that's a lot easier than jeweling. You can handle that with a face
Looks
mill.
like the engine turning.
Yeah. All right, only a few left. Hybrid machining. Dan at Daytron hooked us up with a new Neo customer. This is one of their first parts also. Awesome. Some plate work for the tool changer arm.
We're out of Band-Aids, so don't cut yourself.
I think Amish has us hooked up. There should be plenty in there.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Dude.
That is mesmerizing. You ever been hypnotized?
Really nice. I don't even want to touch it. That looks really, look at the
engraving. Yeah.
That's actually got that texture to it.
Yeah, you get the color differences from the
gradient
wavelength reflection. Yeah.
I want Marv ought to try to learn how to do that one day.
Yeah.
I want a squirrel Marv that changes color when you rotate it. Oh, it's really nice. Oh, two of them.
Yeah,
Sweet.
left and right plates.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
All right, this one's from Vancouver. Yeah.
Vancouver.
Just in time. We really needed more Band-Aids.
I'm really excited for these last two parts. Amish has become a good friend, really talented machinist. We've mentioned him a bunch of times. SS CAD Cam though, and I've seen a teaser picture of this part, and Amish is going to have a video which we will either throw in the description or card here if it's out, because Amish knows what he's doing, machining and videography.
That's got some weight to it for an aluminum part.
Aluminium. Respect the queen.
There you go. Oh, that's beautiful.
Holy shit.
Don't drop this one.
Oh my God. Yeah, sorry, Neil. Wow. That is sick. So Amish is a big fan of 2D Pocket, and you know he's right. It can be a great toolpath strategy when you aren't concerned with some of the adaptive needs, and it actually looks really nice there. The Band-Aid joke, be careful at a trade show sticking your hand in a Noga display booth. Those things are really sharp, and ends up that booth girls faint at the sight of a lot of blood.
Last, certainly not least, part Hermla made for us.
Matthias, Gunther, the whole team at Hermla, I cannot wait to open this box. Here's a teaser picture of they machined this part using these Unilock systems in one setup, and I think we're actually going to be able to go up there and film them making another version of this. The timing didn't work out for us to film this version, but Let's open it. Oh, that's right.
Oh my goodness. Dibs on one of those.
Sweet.
And
Yeah.
oh, that doesn't look like one.
No.
That looks like two.
They're supposed to make one. Serious?
Yeah.
Surreal. Ah, BCI paper. Solid block of aluminum. One operating. We'll have to figure out what the percentage removal is, but it's got to be 70 or 80%.
Goodness.
Absolutely spectacular. Programmed it in Power Mill. I mean, he spent a ton of time working on this part, and we are very grateful. I think it's just so cool that not only Hermla, but everyone here has gotten behind sharing, paying it forward, being part of this machining community online, and collaborating and so forth. So, seriously, super cool. Is there really another one?
Yes.
It's got to be like a... Look at this. Oh my God.
Doesn't need two. Wow.
Oh my God.
These go.
We were planning on doing the second one on our UMC, which I feel obligated to do to carry my weight here, but that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, those will, something like that. Yeah, that's.
Look at that. I mean, it's just spectacular. Yes.
I'm declaring no vacuum formed plastic allowed on this thing. We have to mill everything.
Yes, that is the definition
Wow.
of overkill.
This thing's done. Nobody will be allowed to touch it. Nobody will be allowed to look at it. Don't think about looking at it. You better not be bullshitting me on that.
When you're Hermla, you can machine Fritz the Bull at a trade show. This, and I think it might have been on the same machine. I think it was a
Really?
C400, which is they have two levels of machine. That's their lower level, and it's still amazing.
Wasn't much of a hat person until now.
Happy New Year. Hey John, we wish you, your family, and your team a fantastic new year. We at Hermla are excited to be part of the Johnny 5 project. All the best, Matthias, Gunther, and Manuel. Thank you guys. We are filming this on January 30th. I literally think we're going to start some of the assembly process next week. We do have some more parts coming in, but we're coming down home stretch.
Yes, getting
So-
really close.
Again, thank you to everyone. We really appreciate it. And if you want to sign up, link in the description for our newsletter, where we'll be doing information on the next collaboration build. Take care, folks. See you soon.